always do. How about that return? Great blocking, great vision, all the way down to the 2-yard line. The only person who has to be upset.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. This is going the other way. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's why I was just going to say first quarter. We'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax. Whoa.
Bad move. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
First down, Mariota. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. From the gun, Mariota. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Shaq Lawson in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a third and long. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
To throw Mariota. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Parker unable to get that one.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here we go now. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 2nd down, Mariota. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
What we're seeing from the defense here is a group of guys bearing down, trying to help out their quarterback after he threw an interception. Good stops on the first 2 downs. It brings up a key 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. And that might be Titan football. It is.
What part did they went empty set, Ben? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Mariota on the delay to Henry. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very solid gain of 27. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So the Broncos
When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Now Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain of 32 that time. An update from Buffalo. It's the Chargers out to an early lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they've bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 37. Following the interception here, Mariota. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
From this vantage point, that seems like a pretty dangerous call, running a toss that close to your own goal line. I think what they were hoping is that they were going to get some pressure from the defensive front and maybe beat him to the corner and then turn upfield with a lot of yardage to run.
They'll run it now out of the gun. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here we go now.
Back to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that might be Titan football. It is. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Tennessee after this.
1, 1, 1. 3, 3, 3.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And Elliott puts this one through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only give up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
All right, now, look at 56.
And they'll run it here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a handoff working right. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll look to throw here. His throw caught right around the 6. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Hayden Hurst in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos are in for 6.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. Out come the Titans now. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Throwing is Mariota. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jonathan Hankins getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's second and 14. Working out of the gun, Mariota being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Riley Harrison. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Wait a second, they did not accept that after the incompletion. Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free yards. They go play action here on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5.
Let's give credit where credit is due. How about that return? Great blocking, great vision, all the way down to the 2-yard line. Only person who has to be upset, the guy who didn't get it into the end zone. That far and no reward.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for two, but this is up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And coming out now, the Broncos. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On play action, they'll throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. This quarterback now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. That one goes for 20 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, but to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away. And this is going to be incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
The Broncos on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now back to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Dancing to his left. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
Done a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf.
Serious, dude? Why do y'all only get these bullshit ass fucking calls, man?
The Titans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop to throw. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Matt Ioannidis in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Back now in Nashville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Detroit! Detroit!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Time and time again.
Yep.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Boy, you better stop throwing all them motherfucking picks, nigga. You don't need to throw them deep-ass passes.
They'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out.
That's why he's still in the game.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Room to run inside the 40. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go. When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
One.
Mariota now on second down.
Oh, why did you go back?
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Shaq Lawson in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
That was bullshit. It was like, nigga, I had that open lane.
Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. From the gun, Mariota. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. Forced out to his left. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down.
Nice. What are you calling time for? I could go for it, nigga. It's 4th quarter. What is he doing?
1 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So a challenge is upon us. I tell you, close game, 4th quarter. This is a huge decision.
Oh, no doubt about that, partner. A lot has to be riding on this call. And you know it is a tight one because it has to be indisputable visual evidence in order to change it. Now here's the big question. Do they actually have that evidence?
We're about to find out. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Oh,
and now here's another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Like, come on.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Like he all over the field. As soon as I see a nigga open, nigga, it's like he fucking right there. And all of a sudden,
they'll run it now out of the gun, and he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
like, look at his team is blocking, nigga.
And nothing but daylight ahead.
God,
the 20. 10, and all the way home for the Broncos score. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Yes, look at his whole fucking team.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters
is part 2, right?
niggas
are sitting on defense, it's not moving nothing. You let niggas catch balls, like...
That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you
shit, though. Y'all niggas right there in front of you.
Yes, bro, that's all I'm like, dude. What the fuck is going on?
25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going deep here for... And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Yeah.
Real far, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Mariota on first down. And right side, Hitler's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat.
No, what the fuck? Like, come on, nigga. They gave me no animation to jump. Like, this nigga just kept running.
His guys will get the
football fuck out of here with that shit.
We're back to finish this one off after this.
Damn. Nigga, they gave me no animation. This nigga just kept fucking running. Dude, what the fuck?
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he
the
getting
defense is just playing so fucking stupid, bro?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe
not playing right. They let a lot of shit just go over them in this game, and I didn't like that shit at all. Madden does that shit every once in a while.
Right back to him on first down, and he'll get this.
Like my team, nigga normally throwing, they catching picks like a motherfucker. Like these niggas is just like sitting stupid.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
All right, here we go.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Why the fuck you chewing the clock in the first place, nigga? Ain't that one of the fucking rules in the damn thing? No chewing the clock.
27 seconds showing on the clock.
I don't give a fuck if you win, nigga. Anything can happen, nigga. You can fumble the fucking
Broncos
ball.
on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
We got three, fellas.
Now they'll run it on the toss. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Mariota to throw. I don't know what was going on there, but
they ain't letting this niggas just come fucking through. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but
like that nigga, like, bro, it's like I can't even fucking sit in the pocket and throw shit.
Doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation. Because now they have to look back and
so I know how you feel on that shit.
Yeah, this is that game. Like, dang, out of all the games I won, this is the worst they fucking played. They played horrible for them to be at home.
No matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
Hey, Madden does shit like that to you, bro. Like, no matter what you do, nigga, it's like, what the fuck
no one
happened?
Thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room, and then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Denver, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they dropped just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2.
Yeah,
and they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well.
We'll talk
to you next time. So long, everybody.
He ain't said nothing. some of these catches this nigga was just doing was just unbelievable, man. Like, look at this. It's like, what are you doing? Like, you're not even guarding a nigga. Just left him wide the fuck open, nigga. It's like, what the fuck?
I was like, what the? These niggas is just chilling, nigga. Let this nigga wide open,
this
bro.
nigga, man.
And that's what gave him that 2-point lead right there when he threw that shit.
Oh, was this my interception? And that shit, this could have been a fucking pick 6 right here. This nigga ran right in front of me.
Ran into your dudes,
yes,
bro.
nigga, he ran right in front of me. Like, nigga, get the fuck out the way.
Slowed you down right there, then you juked in, and he came and fucked it. It's that wide receiver shouldn't have caught your ass anyway.
He over, man.
And that one right there, he caught that. Yeah. We had a nigga down low, wide open.
Yeah, they don't really have. I like this one. I broke this motherfucking back. That's the first kick
to the
return
kickoff?
Yes, nigga.
Yeah,
that
I seen that
nigga
one.
was gone.
Oh, my nigga got that sideline, boy.
For real. What is this one?
When I seen all the niggas block on that edge, he was gone.
Like this, like I don't get this either. Like, nigga, where is, dude? This nigga is purple, bruh. His position is purple. Where the fuck is he going? Nigga, you let this nigga. Yes. I'm like, nigga, wait a minute. Nigga, you a zone. Nigga, when you ain't even supposed to be falling to tight end. That's what the 2 middle linebackers are for. Like, nigga, my team coverage was fucking blown. Like, I was trying to figure out what the fuck these niggas was doing all fucking game, bruh.
AI, bro.
And this one, nigga. Look, this nigga just, bruh, like, I thought I had this. He threw his shit. He kind of threw that shit far. Like, I thought he was gonna throw that shit under. I should have threw that shit to the running back.
Yep, he was just sitting there too.
It was another fucking one. Oh boy, wide the fuck open over there, nigga. Oh no, they both was open though. But I didn't think he was. I didn't think he burnt that nigga.
Damn, that nigga streaky.
Bruh, he burnt this nigga. Oh, he fucking jumped out of coverage, nigga. That's what happened. He stepped back and left this nigga wide open, nigga, and I didn't even see him. Bruh, I did not see him. Like, nigga, if I would have been paying attention to that nigga was wide and he was naked, bruh. It was a good catch, though. He still caught it, but that was a touchdown pass.
The safety went over there. He went over there to cover the middle.
That was a touchdown pass. And this motherfucker right here. Dude, this nigga team was blocking, nigga. They picked up every block. Ah, damn,
oh my
nigga.
God.
That shit was nasty, bruh.
Got you.
And then this one right here, nigga. It's like, he came out the middle of nowhere, bruh. It's like, look, he just playing stupid. And when I seen him, nigga, I did not see him come out the middle of nowhere, nigga. He came out the middle of nowhere, bruh. Like, you wouldn't even yes, nigga, he way the fuck over there. As soon as he opened, nigga, I threw it. You see him about to step into the throw.
Yep.
And this nigga happened to fucking come. I was like, oh my fucking gosh, nigga. He was like all over the field, bruh.
Baited your ass.
He did. Everything he did to me, nigga, he baited, nigga.
Nigga baited you, nigga. I'm over here. Hold on, nigga. He wasn't ready.
I was forcing shit in that damn game.
You was, nigga. Early in the game, you was, nigga. Throwing them deep ass passes.
How did he get this kick return?
Coverage,
I think I was fucking, yeah, I was setting up my broadcast on this one, nigga. I wasn't even ready for this one, nigga. Yeah, because that Evans, I would have dived at him. Wow.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Just ran.
Yep, that's when I had my broadcast up. I mean, I was setting up my broadcast. And I wasn't fucking paying attention.